This is take two. My first take, I forgot to unmute my mic because I had just finished an episode of Halo, but that's totally out of context. There will be spoilers for Apollo Justice in this, blah, blah, blah. I was planning on moving on to Justice for All, but ugh, it's November 28th. It's not August anymore. It's not September. I've kind of been, what's the term? I forget what the term is, but giving myself away from playing. But yeah, I'm exhausted right now, so we're probably going to get, oh god, one day done because one day of this is about the length of 2 days of this, which feels about as long as this. Man. But I got through like, I don't know, 10 minutes of this, and then I realized, oh crap, I don't have my mic back on. Speaking of which, I can move it back up to the top right. I'm gonna do that. Maybe I should have turned the music back up. Yeah, there is supposed to be music here. I was just too stupid to turn it back on. Yeah, but I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Two months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, none I took. That's until the day that girl showed up. Well, Maya left, what, the 28th, the 29th of December, around New Year's. It's February 22nd, so Phoenix, it's warm a month and a half. But, oh god, February 22nd, 10:02 a.m., right in co office. My god, I can do my throat clogged with water right now. I like home here every day. Ugh. Not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? Doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. So it's February 22nd, remember that. Go back to case 2 and tell me how far off she is. I accidentally took a screenshot when I meant to do this. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? Sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. Stop with the insults. Sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. Also, can't you read the fact of what office this is now? But you're Phoenix Wright, right? Right? I've taken 4 cases. And 2 of them were against the same person. Look, I'm not accepting any of your cases. Sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. Oh my God, it's the music working. You have to help. It's my sister. Opposites attract. Maya, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. I'm a Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 this year. Oh, I see. Wait. Only 16? Set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is quite well known at my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position, then? Legally speaking, you call me a 11th grader. Wow, you're younger than me, and yet you're more progressive. But I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less. Great, another future professional in training. Who is the other one? Oh yeah, never mind. I take back what I said, that was a joke. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. Well, I mean, there's a witness who says they saw her do it, so she obviously did. I know she didn't do it. It's a science. That's not science. And there's a witness. That's science. You just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. Promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but it's interesting. How would she know Mia? My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. Went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia's a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well... Actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Only family? What about your parents? Died in a car accident. Well, can anything get any different than a car accident? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably the voice I'd have saying that. I'd just be like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, why does everyone die in car crashes? And keep that stupid science out of it. So you want to be a scientific investigator? Oh my god, I almost butchered that. And when you grow up, then, spoiler alert to, Apollo Justice, like I said. She actually takes the investigator in that trilogy, so she succeeds in her goal. Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll let you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. And yeah, like, you literally get to do stuff with, like, interacting in this case, and I've only played a little bit of Apollo Justice so far. I haven't even beaten Case 3. I'm not even going to play it anymore due to it coming to console now. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for her lack of enthusiasm. This case is held scientifically. I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. A perp saw someone stab someone with a knife. I'm sure there will be no fingerprints. Oh, God. Your sister. And doing research. Developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. I should get down to the detention center and talk. I forgot how loud this music was, and that yelling is probably not going to help. I swear to God, I just saw something move. February 20th. I don't need to set the goddamn date. You know what date is. Oh, man. Wonder what's wrong with Emma. But all quiet as soon as we arrived. Guard? I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this year, Understood, ma'am. What was that about? Hi, Alana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? Your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. She was alive for like 4, 5, like not even, maybe a little over a week after she hired us. I'm sorry, what exactly is that you do? Or is it that you do? My bad, I'm sorry, I was moving when I was reading that. My name's Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Could it? It's not like it's gonna be the most rare thing for a city where somehow every lawyer is awful. That there's probably gonna be a lot of, bad lawyers. It's not like they're not gonna have that. It's not like some of them aren't gonna have sisters, and that they're gonna be a sister too. Emma, Lana, they're just like. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Why is Edgeworth here? Junior and self-styled SI client, sister of Lana Sky. Defendant, Emma's sister and chief prosecutor of the district. So, there's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in the case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Well, wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Oh, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? Crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, huh? Subordinate's car. classy. I was arrested on spot, caught red-handed as it were. Oh, that's just great. So who's the victim? Investigator with the police department. Who's the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to loss of blood. Stabbed once in the stomach. I thought he was stabbed in the back. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. I'm here to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh, God. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? It means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have found me guilty. They'll use any means at their disposal to do so. It gets worse and worse everything I learn. Every breath you take, I'll be suffering. So you're the chief prosecutor. That's correct. Responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. It's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems... What happened to your hand? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Wanna? Well, yeah. Oh, this? Cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. How? Not good at being a criminal, I suppose. I'm not supposed to defend. That is the most bullcrap thing I've heard. And this is the response you make, Phoenix? How stupid are you? I have to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class that had Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? 2 years above her? I told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. It was the best there was. Oh. Being pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Oh, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? You can plainly see I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Never think of anyone but yourself. No, you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did it? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you. Mr. Wright? Yeah? I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana's confessed, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look at Emma's eyes. What the fact she turned into a I'm gonna try and watch my language. The fact she turns into a freaking emoji when she's normal? Or what? There's something else going on here. I'm glad to... and I'm going to find out what... Why did I say glad? Oh my god. I've been... Oh my god. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. She's never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. You're saying that like this is the third one, Phoenix. She's changed a lot. Dude, you spoke to her, like, more than likely 3 days ago. That's what you made it sound like. What do you mean she's changed a lot? She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everyone liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm not having... but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. This is something that we'll get very deep into in this case. What happened to Lana? The reason we're going to get into this is for a case that happens inside this case. This case, I'm just going to say this now, this case has 3 total cases inside of it. One from the past, one that, and 2 that happen at the same time. Guess who we're defending for the other crime? Think maybe well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something that defies a simple scientific explanation. Go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. I want to know what happens. See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. The first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. She's analyzing it scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I gave you $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. I've never done that before, and that was probably way too enjoyable. What's in front of us? So this is the lot where it happened. Looks like they're still investigating. I'm also gonna say this. For if you guys are gonna stay with us for all the way to Apollo Justice, make sure to remember the patches on Emma's coat, I guess. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. Trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed around here, partner? Partner. What we have here? It's like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's old gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? Do you want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kinda sort of, he's... Remember this. He's a detective. Remember that. Thinks that he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Okay, well... What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer? Oi! What are we doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet. I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene's evidence. Let's be scientific about this. Please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. I'm called to duty already and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? Oh my god, this will fucking murder me later. I'm sorry for language that slipped out, but trust me, there's one piece. We have to put a... God. We'll have to put a... like a vase or something back together, I think. And it is the most unfair thing ever. By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay. Now, look at the court record. You go here. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle. Oh look, there might be a clue here. You should check it out. Now press the A. It's an ID card. Be right back. Oh my god. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. See, well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, but I don't see what science has to do with this. Be sure to examine every piece of evidence you find. Guess I've got my toes. I gotta be on my toes from now. I don't know where the frick I was going with what I was trying to say. Time for some fun! Aha! A ladder! That's just. No, this is a ladder. What's the difference? Scientific terms, please. This is a normal ladder, I think. Huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems horribly familiar somehow. What, you mean like, case 3? With Maya when it was a stepladder? Wasn't it us that pointed it out as a ladder then? Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. Wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Gah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please? No problem, partner. About time for littles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the process. No, no. I just find you where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self. Oh, look up. Yeah. You should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. And look around here at all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Great, maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? No thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you? Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even in my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough? What? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. Quite connected to this case, you see? The images are burning into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you're a swell one, aren't you? Referring to the murder, the stabbing, the detective. What? Witness clearly saw me. You're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, queen. Not asking for your name, I'm just gonna call you what you were referring to yourself as. My name's Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it. About this card. One-trend vendors only accept cash. Especially not a card belonging to somebody else. No. This isn't a credit card. It's an ID. It belongs to a detective. There showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? It's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Okay, remember that, because that's kind of a hint for later. I always feel I'm being mocked. Oh my god, that was... A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling a lunch and pickle supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. A box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch, if you ask me. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny was yesterday. Special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. Should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. Yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. Gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. You have if you don't like them, why are you here? Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence? Shut up about scientific evidence. Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll even find out why they call me the Cop-Up Queen. You. The most heinous of all the evil ones. The one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly is it you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. See, Wanda Sky wielded that knife, so her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to the sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to the world brings cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana's knife works. Wait a second, you know Lana? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming the chief prosecutor. Any lunchboxes have Sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the prosecutor's name? Can we ask a bit about yourself, Miss Star? Come here every day, sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true what connoisseurs, is that what I'm looking for, can understand. The kind you can tell, or you can only tell someone who tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Oh, never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of that Trilobite flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? Glass-walled booth. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis, not. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Huh, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike. And the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kinda like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That sure causes a sense of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. Oh, man. I mean, no. Now you're talking cough up, Queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Well, I think we already know who the High Prosecutor is. Hey, another ladder. Hey, the Steel Samurai. Trophy. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your... Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, that shield? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once, and... Right, her sister's the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No. Did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me! We are just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? Body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? Insulting the car? Can you go 5 seconds without insulting anything? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. What's this ladder have to say? Well, these are all case files. Holy crap! They're stacked to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. But Edgeworth wasn't even good with heights. Must have some... Strange. Why did I just... Must study this... Oh my god. I'm having way too much fun right now. Oh man, so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted on mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. To check out that poor pawn, his head is kinda spiky. Shut up! Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. I'm screenshotting this and I want to set this as my... I don't know. This is just hilarious. When I first played this, I didn't actually take time to look around. 'Cause I just wanted to beat it and move on, but now that I, actually I'm not in a rush, it's like, oh my god, edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. And there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Oh, God. I've heard that name before. Beside it, a giant steel samurai. I wonder where we heard that name before. The same case. Wow, I want one. Huh? Something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? I don't think so. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it, right? I think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. Why are you grinning while I was saying that? No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister. Ten out of 10 job. 10 out of 10 job. Your sister stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean, wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. MS Sky. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all. Oh, I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would have become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superiors. You're being forced? I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the You, Mr. Edgeworth? To be honest, it's kind of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. Heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. Hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about him. Forging, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. Could just say 2 months ago. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield. There's got to be a story behind that one. We already know that. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yeah, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It's my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. Here's I was mistaken. Mistaken? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why stab someone in the trunk of my car? I think you're putting that... Oh... Why are you smiling while saying that? Did you purposefully say that in like a total out of context manner? Not only that, she stabbed him with what? Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife Why do you keep a knife in your toolbox? And how does she know about this? If I were Phoenix right now, I'd interrupt him and ask him how she knows about this knife. Like, do you just walk up to people and shout, I have a knife in my toolbox? sits in my car. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Maybe he spent this weekend roughing in the wild. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Now there's a scary thought. It's our policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. He doesn't like you that much, does he? Now with Edgeworth, did I say Edgeworth? It's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Take a look at this. Yes? Said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at me. You must have to brew the leaves to a long time to get a rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it, so that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. Only thing I'm selling here is a wasted time. Here, a phone. Let's see if it still works. Hey, let's not touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears, not my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what'd you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Look, a door. This means something. I'm not sure that door means anything. No, it won't open. Mysterious lock. Go to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright? Huh, what? You sure that you should be showing that to Edgeworth? Oh. He'll take it for sure, won't he? Wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. Then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. Well, you wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, my path laid out clearly before me. No time to reflect on what may have been. Work desk. Yeah. Polishing. Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't, he'll sue you. I like the fact that everything we touch in here ends up with gumshoe or old bag. Wow, this jacket's even lazier than his usual ones. Whoa, what a view. It must be nice to have the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact to the ground would be... Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. Eddie pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. Don't believe it, she's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has a... Ooh. That's everything. Remember this. Remember what we just saw. I don't know what to look for. Did we? I'm looking at a guide right now. We actually... I thought we looked at everything. You're fucking kidding. I've been wondering, what is this? It has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Oh, what's that? King of Prosecutors Trophy. King of Prosecutors? Great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design that thing. Yeah, prosecutors, it's like employee of the month. Better. So we need to present it to him. I'm just going to skip through all of this. He basically had to skip today or that day and blah blah, yada yada yada, and Gumshoe got it for him. Oh my god. I had this exact same problem when I played this alone. Why don't you talk? Can you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the crime? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. Call it evidence transferal. Put your hands off all of old cases, in other words. Oh, another thing, a ceremony was held at the PD, an annual review, and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. That's when you got the shield? I was at the PD yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. I like myself and Edgeworth pride ourselves on precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. So it happened right after you got back? What, right? I'd appreciate if you would direct that suspicious goyer elsewhere. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth, what's that? Or what is it? Ugh. Here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What, did you find new evidence in the case? I don't like where this is going. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. Think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so do not bring me anything unrelated, sir. But, sir, I'm just following orders. They told me to bring this to you. Your part. Give me your name. Yes. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. Good luck with that raise next. But sir, I didn't know. Like he was absent the day they gave out brains. Oh my god. Getting roasted by both. Right? Yeah? As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. What's duty, says Mr. Wright. Victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the PD. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down at least. Oh my god, not the blue badger. Phew. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? It's me that will be walked. It took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. Take Uber. Wink. The PD, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. What's that? Disturbing. Why does it into it like that? Oh, wait. I know. It is the blue badger. And to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. That's... Still... He does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Oh, only God can say who it is. Uh-oh, he noticed me. Sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal. Well, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. I'll have you know, I'm a very busy man, pal. Here's my attorney's badge. Show this to me every time we meet. Real men show their police badge, and enough said. I wish I had a badge. Even an ID would be nice. Wait, speaking of ID, I found... Yeah. I just wanted... I didn't think that would actually do anything. Gumshoe. What can you tell me about this? Huh. Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. I just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Gumshoe must have dropped his locked. That's Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. You work. Whoa, now I remember. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Gumshoe? Found in Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Scott to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Edgeworth. Part of the knife seemed a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. And that's it. That's the... Why did we grab it? Edgeworth got yesterday. We're at the award ceremony, Gumshoe? Of course, pal. Got a award for doing. Alright, congrats. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. I was proud of Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the office. Naysayers must be because of the rumors. No, we're not doing that again. Give you one word of advice, pal. Better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Oh, it's just the chief prosecutor's confessed to the crime. Says she summoned the detective to the office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yeah, well, no. Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her. What if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh, me? Why is the little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's a Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief's sister? Please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. Don't want to be overheard using the words like faked. Huh? It's just a sensitive issue with us these days. So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, well, nothing really. What? He kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time? And then what happened? But things are busy right now, I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked criminal are being led into affairs now. The lowest ranking guy there is our chief of detectives. Not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you. This is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be? Yeah. See, the police himself is directing this investigation, pal. Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. I think about it, Emma did seem to know the Marshall guy. Patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of. No, this idea... Okay. I'm just gonna freaking say this. All of this gets pieced together later. The one... Basically everyone in that building gets pieced together. Marshall, what's her name? Goodman, Sky again, because of Emma. But all of them get pieced together, and like it actually is really interesting, and it's probably why this is one of my favorite cases. I just have the problem with how long it is. Oh, good. He was a detective like myself, Detective Bruce Goodman. But don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where he... Oh my god! Goodman should have been at the PD yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 hours ago. Transferal Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Goodman was killed at prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is Prosecutor Sky caught him out there to the parking lot, and Luana is confessing as much. He's in a tough spot again. What all started with the murder of the... Yeah. Edgeworth was found innocent, telling me. Compel. There have been rumors about Edgeworth forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people should be suspicious. No idea he was under the gun. Anyway, the latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took the case is he's aiming for a chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. No one wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Edgeworth is biting the bullet, and on this one, he's doing this for all of us. No. That's about all I know about that. Not officially on kids, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police, Officer Marshall. Some sort of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall is just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, just try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Move. Underground parking lot. Hurrah. We're back. Looks like the investigation's still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. See you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here. Oh, hello. Why the surprised looks, didn't I mention? Got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? I'm looking like a doggy that's lost a turd. Fake commercial. Strange guy put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters. Me dig. Letter of introduction from Gumshoe. Maybe investigate? Gumshoe? Well, that old cow dog? Holding a birthday party or something? Look where it should say letter of introduction. It says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves it's from Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in. Then. In all honesty, that does seem like it's from Gumshoe. That's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a second. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be held by a detective or higher? Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Do you like this, Edward? Strike out. For the land unknown. Manifest. Oh, fuck me. Let's have a hoot, Manny. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? So I won't be needing this anymore. Crumbled and discarded. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you tell me a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. Think he means the witness, Angel Star. One stabbed to the chest. I thought it was the stomach. Fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. The prosecutor Sky and Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in... Apparently worked together on a case a few years back. There's no motive. Let's remember about that case a few years ago for a little bit. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. It's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prospector. My sister called the victim here on the night of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot. So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You're calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? This one of them fancy-toed detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Really? Now he tells me. You're a patrolman now. So how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, Ben, being a... So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. Just keeping an eye out in the meantime. It's odd, though. Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that just can't find his tail. Why does everyone hate Gumshoe? Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? A cow dog's been kicked out is this little run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet. Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation. Alright, compadre, count down to 3. Huh? Gotta do that if you're going to draw evidence on someone. "5:12 p.m. Prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot, a real slow, like a trot? My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prospector was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on this bright red horse. So what you mean is the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along? What's that, some sort of police passport? It's this is Goodman's ID card, strangely enough. Found it a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance? In this rat hole? You want distance? Oh my god. Texas. This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. The difference is a few yards make, compadre. But yourself, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think it now. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros. I don't think we're dealing with a pro. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Something's written on it. Alright, let's see. 67S. That looks like my 5. 12-2. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? What the hell am I supposed to know? For deductive reasoning goes to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. The rope is it? Yeah, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim as had died in the car closed the trunk on him. You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest it belonged to the victim. Think of anyone else who it belonged to. Yeah, what's so scientific about that? What should we do? Check it out. Let's check it out. Kind of wish I said nothing. This phone's still on. The redial screen. Redial. Mr. Wright? Phone to keep record of the calls you've made and received. Blue button on display the number you dialed. Yeah. Now to see who the owner of this phone is. Calling us? Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Oh, sorry. I see you, partner. Pressed the redial on their phone, didn't you? Yeah, well, whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Scott. What? It's my sister's. I dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Only spoke a few seconds according to this. Who'd she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. Heard a phone ring just now. One of those new fangled ringtones. Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right away. Oh my god. I hope you're not lying. I've indicted the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. There's no connection between Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. Afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. My any condolences. Officer Marshall? Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? And my sister, you were... There's something between the officer and sister I should know about. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gone. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Edgeworth, maybe, or have been flying around for nearly 2 years. 47 days. I just want. What? 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Detective murdered. Suspect is top of prosecutor in the district. I have a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on. Oh, Jesus. Yes, finally. 2 hours to complete the first stage.